MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. In this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The games count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Dallas Keuchel gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, the second baseman, number 1.
The outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out.
First pitch, 4-10.
Keuchel sets his sights. Here it is on 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Granderson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Miguel.
Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Hampson gloves it, and there are two away now.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Peter O'Brien, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Bases are empty here with two men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Arenado.
With the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Slapped hard the opposite way. O'Brien is there to put it away for out number 1.
Mark Reynolds.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the right-handed big-time power bat of Mark Reynolds. Another 2-2 offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. This is skied into short left center. Guerrero is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Brian Anderson.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Hit in the air out to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Blackman. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Blackman going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score.
Colorado, the catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 21.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Walker will have room there as he puts it away. And
not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well,
standing in now, Dallas Keuchel. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first by Iannetta will be in time, but the sacrifice is a good one.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The count now at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Three innings complete. It's the Marlins 1 and the Rockies nothing. Ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. David Dahl will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run.
Pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Granderson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. At bat, it's ball 1. Dahl leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. O'Brien has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
In today's game, if you're not there, try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the runner at first here, one man out. Hit to short. Story scoops it up. One there on to Reynolds, and they're able to get a pair there. That ends the inning. Marlins down quietly. They're still down 5-3. Sun Hwan-Oh takes the ball now in inning number 9. Look,
Now batting.
trying to pick things up where he left off, Neil Walker. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Freeland earns his first win of the season. Sun Hwan-Oh records the save, his first of the year.